Okay, these are my 3 audience members, or 4 with the baby. Okay, before we get started, I'm going to grab a note card right here. Okay. Hello. Imagine that you and a classmate were learning something new in class that, you've wanted to experience. Or imagine that you and your parents were out in the public shopping at a park or just spending quality time with each other. In that same time frame, but in a few short seconds, imagine having to run for your life or hide under a barrier of some sort. Today, my purpose is to inform you about horrific mass shootings across the United States of America. It is always good to have hope for the best for everything, but it is always the best to prepare for the worst, simply because, 1, mass shootings often occur at public places such as schools and non-public marks. Being prepared for the worst could lead to the best cases. Thirdly, being aware of your surroundings is always a good thing anyway. And so, first of all, in recent times, mass shootings have occurred more frequently in public areas. For example, a gunman in which was a former student opened fire at a high school in which he attended. It was confirmed that 17 innocent lives were taken from this matter. All 17 were mixed with adults and children. The gunman was 19 years old and he was charged with 17 counts of premeditated murder. Next, not only in schools, but mass shootings could even occur in churches. A church in a town called Sutherland Springs, Texas, was victimized as one of the worst mass shootings in U.S. history. In less than 10 minutes into a church service, 25 people were killed, and an additional 20 were injured by the gunman. An individual who was a survivor described the event as she thought she was hearing fireworks. And little did she know, a major tragedy was taking place. Mass shootings can take place anywhere, but it is a good tool to have in the mind of one is preparation. Next, being prepared for the worst case scenarios is shown to produce a better case than expected. Schools, colleges, public safety officials must plan for the worst. As GovTech explains, a rapid, safe, and successful response to a mass shooting incident requires preparation. Even though that is explained that every situation is impossible to plan for, new practices and lessons are learned every single day to protect surrounding adults, teachers, children, business managers, etc. Emergency management plans, crisis communication plans, staff training, and the conduction of sites assessments are identified as plans that make individuals prepared for the best. Educational institutions are understandably seeking ways to prevent these attacks. While school shootings are difficult to predict, many promising practices for prevention emerge from national studies and sites. Finally, notice your surroundings. When you know your surroundings, you can take better notice of things that are out of the ordinary. That occurs with being prepared just when things happen to go south. A tip to being aware of your surroundings at all times is to play the what if game. This involves asking yourself what if often. For example, what if a shooter comes through the door and starts to open fire? What if I can't get out of here? What if I don't have an escape plan? It is all a part of a plan and a process to be prepared for these matters. In conclusion, as said, mass shootings can occur anywhere, happen anytime, and could be anyone. Mass shootings often occur at public places such as schools and non-public marks. Being aware of your surroundings is always a good thing. Being prepared for the worst could lead to the best case possible in that matter. And mass shootings can occur anywhere, happen anytime, and could be anyone once again. But, however, imagine not having a plan to escape towards survival. Imagine having to run for your life, not knowing how to take care of such a horrific event. Have a plan. Things can occur. Thank you. All right, now for my presentation aid. Sorry, it's taking so long. Okay. Thank y'all very much. Thank y'all. And thank y'all.